Oh my good lord, I'm doing a YouTube video for the first time in like 3 months, 4 months.
And it's in my flat.
Yay! I'm with Leona.
Hello.
We're going to do the Harry Potter tag. Thanks to Lara, who tagged us, and I will put her link down there.
She's sexy, go look at her. Question 1. Favourite book?
My favourite book is Prisoner of Azkaban.
So is mine.
Oh my god! Soulmates! Hello Rex! I know, it's so exciting, isn't it?
It's the first time you meet Sirius
And Lupin, and it's the first time you get a hint at their relationship.
a lot of stuff happened in it.
Yes, it did, and it was when it started getting a bit darker.
Yeah.
And for me, because I read it when it came out, and we only had like Philosopher's Stone, and then Chamber of Secrets, and then Prism of Azkaban, and those were the only 3 we had.
Yeah.
So I would just like read them on repeat, literally just one after the other after the other. And yeah, Prism of Azkaban, like you said, it's the one where the most stuff happened. Like,
I think because it's not as dark as the other ones get.
it's not as complicated either.
Nice.
As soon as they get into Goblet of Fire, it's just like there's all these names and all these things happening, and I'm just like, well, I'm 25 and I still read them and I think, what is going on?
Who is this person?
Too much for my little brain.
Question 2. Favourite movie? Probably going to be controversial, but I think the first one.
No!
Yeah.
This is my Daniel Radcliffe impression.
Okay.
I'm a wizard! You will see it. He blinks 3 times in his pauses. You can see him in his head going, pause, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Wizard?
Not dirt on your nose. Did you know? Fuck off my nose.
My favourite is Half-Blood Prince.
Yeah.
Because of the way Snape's like,
Oh, of course it was about Snape.
oh my god! Alan Rickman!
Question 3. Least favourite book?
Order of the Phoenix. Nothing happens except Sirius dies, and I know this is hard for you.
What
I
do
know
you mean
it's hard
nothing
for you.
happens? I've realised the reason that it's so long and a bit dull is because you're supposed to feel how Sirius feels being like locked up in that house.
Yeah, I see that.
For so long. And then he dies and you're just like, I've just read like 400 pages.
See that bit, that's the only redeeming factor, even though it's sad.
Okay, see that's what I thought.
But she could put that
She could
in
have
another book. He could have died
one
somewhere
sentence
else.
like 4 years later.
Sirius died. Floor, least favourite film. Mine's Goblet of Fire.
Mine
Does my head in.
is.
It's like you should have a bath with your own. Ugh. Bloody
glad
Patterson.
he died. For that reason. Because he's Robert Pattinson. Definitely Hallows Part 1.
Harry Potter Goes Camping.
Yeah. Because there's no reason it should have been 2 films. There was no need for it to be 2 films.
I think the idea was that you're feeling how bored they are
Yeah, well.
in limbo.
But you do.
And you're feeling the
But there's no point to that. Like, the only thing that happens is Dobby dies.
But that, oh god, no,
Spoiler
that's this is questions coming later, but I think Dobby's death is the one that upsets me the most.
Spoiler alert. It's 5. Parts of the book / movie that made you cry.
Dobby died.
That's not the first one I thought you would have gone for.
I don't cry when he dies. It's really brutal and undignified, and it's just like, which to be fair is what I would do if I ever got him in my bed. And it's too ferocious to cry. And then
You
I had
cry
a
when he's like,
no, listen. Show me your eyes. And he's like, look.
Yeah.
I cried when I saw it the first time because I cried literally. You know when the camera goes through the Y and the P. I started crying there, and I didn't stop.
Until the
And it was in Florida, and I got a chest infection. This is true. I got a chest infection from like so much heaving. Oh no! I know what it is. The bit that makes me cry the most actually, and it's in Deathly Hallows Part 2. Is when Hogwarts starts defending itself, and it has all that music, and then the things jump down, and then, have you noticed, I don't know if I've told you this before, but you know when they run through the courtyard, and everyone's fighting in Hogwarts, it goes through the books, so they see a troll, and then they run through, and then all the spiders come over, and then there's Dementors, and then there's nothing for Goblet of Fire for some reason, and then you see the Order all standing there, and they've got all that music. That makes me cry because I'm like, oh my god, it's going through everything.
I didn't cry when Dumbledore died, but
no, I didn't either. Spoiler alert.
When they raised their wands to get rid of the Dark Knight, I was like,
no, it doesn't make me cry.
oh god. In the book I cried a lot when Sirius died, and then when I watched the film,
I don't think I did.
But I prepared to like cry my fucking eyes out when I watched the film, and then his death.
His death is so underwhelming.
And I was like,
he just goes,
say it.
Spoiler alert.
And Harry's like,
no, but that makes me sad, right? And I know you're going to go, it didn't happen, but just take away the whole Lupin's bumming thing.
Yeah.
Just take that away
his
for a
face.
second.
You said about his face,
Yes.
didn't you? And he's like,
Because whether you think that or not, that's still his last
Yeah,
friend, and
yeah.
he's gone, and
Only
and
person.
Harry's being all like, oh my god, it's all
Yeah.
about me.
Harry, you little prick.
We die always. When he goes, and the fact that his last words are the same as his first words.
Yeah.
Oh.
Are they in the film?
Yeah.
They are still in the film, are they? No. I didn't
Harry
notice that.
Potter. Oh my god, that's so sad.
You're like,
Dobby.
really annoys me, just another note,
Yeah.
that they didn't include any other house elves in the films.
They have creature.
Yeah, but like, none of the ones in Hogwarts.
Like Winky.
Yeah, why are they not
No.
included?
I know.
She
It's
was
prejudice.
She was Dobby's little friend.
It's Hogwarts. It's house elf prejudice.
Yeah. If you, oh god,
Cancel.
there's no point even asking this question. If you could hook up with any Harry Potter character, who would it be? I don't know. I don't know who yours could be.
I don't know. It's so tricky. I mean, there's no character that I find remotely attractive in the whole thing.
Flicking his cloak around.
Oh, I love the way he flicks his coat around. I'm glad you say this. I know you don't appreciate my love.
He's so sassy.
But I'm so glad you know this, because when I said it the other day, they were like, there's something wrong with you. And I was like, no, look at him, he's like,
He's so sassy.
and I'm like, oh god, the way you flick your
When he
clothes.
walks into the room, like,
Yeah, I said that!
he's like,
And the way he strides as
Yeah.
well. They were like, seriously, you need to get a life. I'm glad you appreciate this. Yeah,
he's
good.
got so much sass.
The answer is Snape, in case you hadn't worked that out.
My answer is Ron Weasley.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah.
And
He is
why?
fine.
Rupert Grint. Rupert Grint is like his evil twin brother. I'm glad you said he's not in the first four.
I want to know if there's anyone out there that does actually find Daniel Radcliffe attractive, because I don't believe that.
I don't think that could be.
Favourite character?
Snape.
Curious.
That's easy. Let's talk about our other favourites. My favourites are, in order, Snape, Lupin, Sirius.
Yeah. Sirius, Lupin. Those two are my two favourites.
And I like Neville, because he reminds me of my brother. In like the fifth
That's 'cause they
film,
gave him, like, horse
he was the
teeth and-
spitting image of my brother,
Oh.
like identical. And so I always really root for him because my brother, you know, I said he's dyslexic.
Yeah.
My brother is like Neville. He's really clumsy and he's always getting, and he's not
So
very
it's
academic, and
actually
he's
him.
so much like Neville. And so at the end, when he's spoiler alert, when he kills Nagini, and I'm like, oh my
Yeah.
god, Neville, I'm so proud of
so
you.
cool, Neville.
I think it's going to
Yeah,
be
I
Harry.
hate Harry.
I think it's actually
Harry
going
is
to
a
be
dick.
Harry. I hate Harry Potter. He's so angsty and
he's all
it's
like,
all about him.
the thing is,
and,
he goes to school and he's
arrogant.
like, I don't want it all to be about me. And then when it's not about him, he kicks off.
Yeah,
He's
like
shitty.
like-
It's all about Ron.
When Fred and George, they do all their
Yeah.
woo we're leaving the school, and everyone's like yeah, and he's
Yeah.
like, oh shit, I fainted. It's like, Harry, it's not all about you. Can you let someone have their moment for once?
My other least favourite character
Yeah, go on.
is Barty Crouch Jr.
Why?
Because of this thing. Why? Well, I think there's one that says least favourite line, is there? What is this? Piss off. What are you doing anything? They're lying on the bed for like 2 minutes and one just goes, piss off.
Yes, yeah. I know the bit you mean,
I know you're angry, but there's no reason for you to say that.
And the other one I hate, it makes me cringe inside, it's not a line, it's when they do all their laughing about how old Dumbledore is. Any line Ginny says in the films drives me mad.
I hate this.
And she goes, is that your Ginny impression?
Yeah, when like Harry's there, she goes,
Yeah, I know the bit you mean. Harry's here. Harry who? Harry Potter, stupid. Did someone say Harry? Yes, Harry's here. And it's like, oh my god.
good question.
Think. Question.
What would your Patronus be? I think mine would be a Jarrison.
See, I've wondered this a lot.
You said that so much.
Because I was thinking about this yesterday.
Yours would be Snape, surely.
Like,
Snape would be
I like pigs a lot.
Makes you, that's what makes you happy, isn't it?
Yeah, but they're not very. They're
It's
kind
an
of.
animal though. Does it have to be an animal?
I think so. They're kind of lumpy and.
Yeah.
And then I like bats as well, but. they're a
Bats
bit
would probably
small.
work because they scare.
They're a bit small. And then. I don't know. It'd probably be a pig. But like. It'd probably be Fluffy.
Fluffy.
Yeah, you know Fluffy. They're Fluffy.
Oh, you're Fluffy, yeah.
Fluffy pig.
I was thinking of the three-headed.
No, not the Harry Potter Fluffy. My
Why does
Fluffy.
that make you happy? Yeah, mine would just be a Jarrison. If you could have the Resurrection Stone, Invisibility
Cloak.
Invisibility Cloak, or the Elder Wand, which one would you choose? We discussed this earlier,
Yeah,
didn't we?
Invisibility Cloak.
I
Obviously.
can't say it.
Invisibility.
Invisibility.
There you go.
There we go.
Because,
Invisibility
like you
Cloak.
said, you would not want to bring somebody from the dead.
No.
Why would you do that?
Because they told you they were miserable.
Yeah.
And they wanted to go back
Yeah.
to being dead.
Yeah, exactly.
The older one, someone's always going to be chasing after you.
Trying to kill you.
Voldemort.
Big old snake.
Exactly. So
And then, if you got the invisibility cloak, you could do so much.
you could find out Alan Rickman's address, and you could go and be in his house and you wouldn't even know.
I'll tell you whose address I do know.
What question this is? We'll just go
8.
on that. What house would you be in?
Slytherin.
Slytherin.
I would be in Slytherin because not because I'm a horrible person, because I'm a very nice person, but because I am ambitious and intelligent, and I will use my cunning to get where I need to be in life.
Use your
Cunning.
Right, if you could meet any member of the cast, who
Alan
would
Rickman.
it be? I would say Rupert Grint because you know he's fit, but I think it would be quite cool.
You're gonna say Gary Oldman,
Yeah,
and you're gonna say that. Yeah, would be quite cool to meet.
because he's cool. Isn't he?
He's
You can
big
meet Mo
Mo's
as well.
brother.
You can meet Mo.
How weird is that?
Yeah.
Did you know that?
No, because
Until I told you.
Yeah.
I was like,
when you were
what?
watching.
And then I was really
She
looking at
just
her.
dropped it in like, did you know?
Yeah, she's like, did you know? Yeah, because my brother's Gary Oldman.
Yeah,
I was like, what?
Gary.
Whoa, what?
Gary Oldman, you might have heard of him. If you were on the Quidditch team, which position would you play?
This is tricky because I wouldn't be on the Quidditch team.
I wouldn't be on the Quidditch team either.
I don't think I'd be able to get
I
off the
can't
ground.
catch. No, you wouldn't. I can't catch. I can't catch.
I'm quite good at catching.
I can't catch, so see.
But I'm not very good at seeing. But then there's Harry, and he manages to play with his glasses, and they never fall off.
Spells.
Yeah, but he does a spell to stop the
them from
rain,
when screen wipers.
but he never does a spell to keep them on his face. So
But hasn't he got like the weird like circly back ones? You know the ones that like go like right around.
yeah, what I don't understand is that in his whole 16 years,
He never changes his
he
glasses,
never changed his glasses. 17 years, he never changed his glasses.
and he could just quite easily
There must be.
whack that spell.
Surely
change
he
his
needs a
glasses.
new prescription in his glasses.
You'd think
Surely.
so.
And also, they don't have dentists. What's that all about? Because when Hermione's like, my parents are dentists, they're all like, what the hell is a dentist?
He's all
So who does the teeth?
spells.
Wait, hold on, hold the phone. They don't have dentists. Don't have opticians. But they do have doctors and nurses.
Yeah, exactly. So,
And hospitals. What's that all about?
were you happy with the ending?
No.
You wanted Harry to die.
I did want Harry to die. I was really annoyed. It's so, all was well.
I fucking hate that.
Ew.
I really hate the whole let's try and make them look
So
19
namby-pamby.
years older by making them look a bit fatter.
And also,
what
they
do to
all
Ginny?
married-
What happens to Ginny?
they all married people they went to school with.
Yeah,
so
bullshit. It never happens that way.
I only stay in contact with one person I went to school with, and that's Marie. And I love her and all, but I'm not marrying you, Marie. I can't think of anything worse, to be honest.
Awkward.
I'll tell you what I love about the films, though, is that the music they used was the music they used in the first film when he went home. And it's just like,
Hit you
makes
right
me
there.
cry every
Hit you right
time. Makes me cry just hearing
Got
that song. It's called Leaving Hogwarts, that one.
What's the question?
It's just... Did you like the way it ended?
Oh, the way it ended, yeah. I like, because a lot of people don't like how everyone was just being killed at the end.
I don't like it. I'm not going to say I like it, but I think that's
I appreciate
right.
it. It was.
It
Yeah,
should have
because
happened because it's a
I
war.
hate it when books give you what you want.
Yeah,
and think,
yeah. No,
oh,
I
it's
agree.
okay. They all survived. I'm so happy.
But that wouldn't happen in real life.
No.
And people don't like the way Lupin, spoiler alert, Lupin and Tonks die because it's just glossed over.
They
It's
just die.
like, oh yeah,
But
and
that's
they're dead
because
as well.
everyone's dying left, right, and centre.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not important.
Exactly. That. Hey, well, I'm so glad you get
Yeah.
this.
I said that to my
And you
friend.
can't say, oh, they deserved a better death. They deserved more around their death. But that's not what happens in war. Just died. Loads of people died. They died as well. Everyone
they can't all
died.
be Snape, can they? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
How much does
What
Harry Potter mean to you? Where would you be without Harry Potter?
Probably still here.
It's alright.
Kind of like
I don't know, it's a bit of a stupid question, isn't it?
it. It is, because you're not like, who really is going to go, oh my god, it means everything to me. If it wasn't for Harry Potter, I wouldn't be here today. Harry Potter saved me
like,
from
it's good, I love it.
ultimate death.
That was our tag. We changed it up a bit, but we hope you enjoyed it. And let us know if you do it too.